Hi, my name is Chase Buffalo, and today I'm going to be informing all of you about how literacy for teens is being affected by texting both positively and negatively. Texting can negatively affect teens from either talking face to face with others and their proper use of grammar. For example, a lot of teens have started using abbreviations rather than just typing out an entire word or an entire sentence, and it's honestly causing a bad habit for lots of them. But nowadays, almost everybody has a cell phone or some type of cellular device. Since the majority of the people in the world have a phone, it has become the more popular way of communication. And people don't talk to face as much as they used to or would. And I found a survey where around 54% of people texted more, and 33% of people said that they talked face to face more. This can end up being a bigger problem than it is now because it will affect the way that people have conversations or even have interviews for jobs. But now let's talk about how their grammar is being affected. Teens' grammar is also being affected in many ways by their use of proper sentences or how they're just day-to-day conversations. And one way it is being affected the most is through abbreviations. And teenagers nowadays will know how to abbreviate like a text message that they would send to their friends, but when it comes to school, like writing an essay, they can't use it on that, and then they just don't know what they're doing. And then it has also caused a lot of teachers to complain, and this is because teens usually spend more time texting than they do writing, and it's starting to cause them a bad habit. And then texting and typing a lot can also cause some pain in your hands and increase your risk of getting CTS or carpal tunnel syndrome. And now let's talk about how their literacy is being affected. Teens' literacy is being affected in positive and negative ways. And literacy is, I think, is an important skill to learn and improve throughout your years. But if it's being affected in a negative way, then it's just going to lead to more problems in the future. But some ways that it is helping in a positive way is that kids are reading and writing more, and we also get a new way of spelling words that we don't know how to spell already. But during my audience analysis, the majority of people said that they use autocorrect when they don't know how to spell, and some of them even said that they rely on it when they can't spell words. But some cons to it are that teens begin to become more lazy when it comes to actually writing on a piece of paper or an essay, and they don't use their proper use of grammar, and there are less face-to-face conversations. For example, texting a lot doesn't help them develop more personal relationships, unlike if it were a face-to-face conversation. And texting continuously can prevent teens from expressing their feelings. Well, there are also ways to help prevent your grammar and literacy from being affected negatively. I suggest that you try texting and typing less and read more books or magazines, and when texting, try to text more complete sentences. Thank you all for listening to my speech, and I hope you all learned something new about how texting is affecting your literacy and ways that you can help prevent it from affecting you in a negative way.